On Saturday in the first period, we lost Matt Reber and Kyle Horn. How important are those two players if they're going to be missing this weekend?
Well, it's a huge loss for our lineup, especially Horn. He's a local guy that plays a lot of minutes for us, and he kind of steps in where an import would kind of play minutes wise. Reeves is just our top guy out there, one of our top guys, and losing him is obviously hurts our offense. Brings a lot to the table, speed, and a lot of offensive flair. And I play with him, so it's obviously disappointing I won't be able to play with him. But right now he's just focusing on getting better and a day by day and step by step. And it's unfortunate, but it's a part of the game. We're not the only team that's going to have injuries this year, and it's not going to be the first time or the last time that one of our players goes down with an injury, whether it be minor or major.
And looking to the Sunday past there, the 8-1 defeat by Sheffield, and is that going to be a one-off? Is there any lessons we can learn from that result?
Yeah, I think it was just a matter of effort and just competing. I don't think we were on our game. We can use whatever excuse we want, but at the end of the day, I don't think we really competed for the 2 points that night. Not that we didn't want to, but just in the game of hockey, sometimes that's the way it goes. So we're gonna have a good week of practice here, and the great thing about hockey, there's so many games. So next weekend, we're looking forward to next weekend already. We forgot about Sheffield. We're gonna learn from it, watch some tape, and take what we can from that as a positive. And then look ahead to Dundee this weekend. Dundee, home and home.
With Dundee, you were obviously here last season, so the big rivalry between Fife and Dundee. So as a player, are you looking forward to this weekend going?
Definitely. I think we're more looking forward to just getting back on the ice and getting into a game, especially after the defeat in Sheffield. It's frustrating that we have to wait a whole week to get back to a game. But anytime you get beat like that, whether you're at home or on the road, you're kind of chomping at the bit to get back into a game and make amends for the last game. But Dundee's our big rival, and I know the barn will be rocking, and I know their barn will be rocking too. So it'll be a great test for us to going 0-4 so far, and it'll be a great weekend to grab 4 points.
And what are you expecting from the game on Saturday? Is it going to be a very aggressive game on the Saturday here?
I think every game is going to be aggressive. I think every team this year kind of built a better club players-wise, and I think everyone's upgraded. So everyone can win any night, whether it's us, whether it's Braehead, whether it's Belfast, and I think any team can beat any team in this league on any given night. That's what makes it such a competitive league. So I expect nothing less than a playoff atmosphere on Saturday for sure.
And taking last Sunday out of the equation, you must have taken a lot from the game here on Saturday. The performance, the result, getting a point against the playoff winners from last season. So we try and take that form from last Saturday into this Saturday.
Definitely, we want to be consistent. We don't want to be a team that plays one good game, two bad games, two good games. We want to just stay like this the whole year. If we can have that effort Saturday consistently, then I think we'll be pretty successful. I think it's just a matter of finding our groove right now and just having a little bit of confidence and going out there and just working hard. That's all it comes down to at the end of the day. So Saturday is the kind of game we want to mold our team around, and hopefully we'll come up with that kind of effort, and I know we will.
Yourself, after you joined the club last season, you had a very strong season, particularly towards the end of the season, like the rest of the guys. Are you expecting the same again from yourself?
Yeah, I got some high expectations for myself, and obviously high expectations for the club as well. And I think the club expects that for myself as well. And the first few games haven't been up to my level, so this weekend and this week of practice, I'm obviously going to focus on doing the little things and just getting better each day. But like I said. Hopefully this weekend we can come out hard and I can get my game back on track, and more importantly help the team get a 4-point weekend, which would be great.
This Saturday, obviously a Challenge Cup match against Dundee. That must be one of the trophies that you think this team could win this season. Anytime
you can go after a trophy in this league, it's a great accomplishment. So the Challenge Cup game will be huge, especially a first one at home, and we're really excited. So it'll be important for us to get off on the right foot, which means starting tonight in practice, having a good week of training, and then come in front of our fans and just having a good effort and hopefully going away there with a win for sure.
Now yourself personally, you're a very skillful player, and maybe young fans watching this would try and figure out how did you become so skillful a player? Is it something you've had to work on very hard over the course of kind of growing up and in your career?
Yeah, I think a lot of just natural. I think I was given some natural talent, and obviously with that I've just practiced, and I think I've just been kind of lucky and fortunate to have those skills, I guess. And I think when I was younger, I just practiced silly little moves, and I continue to still practice those silly little moves. So it's fun. After practice, doing a couple of things with the hands never hurt. But I just like that part of my game. And when I was younger, I used to watch all those big players do a couple little moves like that. So I think I should say one more time. Like you said, those little tricks and stuff like that. It's a fun part of the skill set, I suppose, and it's something that I've practiced. The past 7-8 years playing pro. After practice and sometimes in games, I'll try those moves if the opportunity is there. And the great thing about here is the coaches let me kind of play that way. So it's kind of freewheel, and as long as you compete for the puck after you lose it, Dutz and Stewart are more than accommodable of letting me play that way. So it's great. But for all you young guys out there, just takes practice, I guess.